Now for our youngsters, our young girls also that are listening, I miss this one girl, boy. I miss this boy, man. This infatuation. I just can't do without her. I just can't do without her. What should I do? That's the question. And then you find that even with the girls that are involved in haram affairs, I miss this boy, man. I love him, man. I can't do without him. What must I do? What must I do? But you find that the nafs, your desires, and shaitan, they say, Maulana Ahmad Paruk says, they are all pros. They are all pros. The mind game they play, they have baffled us. We find that we are so stupid and so naive. What we do? No, Hafiz Sahab, we have to, we wake them up for Fajr namaz. We wake them up for Fajr namaz. So much of care and compassion. We wake them up for Fajr namaz. So what happens? You see, our minds have become befuddled, confused, and we have become misled. So the whispers that are there and thoughts that they plant in your mind, they seem so real. And without them, that feeling of emptiness, loneliness, and sadness that you are experiencing. What a dilemma that you have to overcome it also and stay with them and stay in this relationship. And now what must do that now we have to just adopt the correct channels and procedures also to halalize it. Gee. I feel it hard to even speak about this also, but it has to be said. Now you must reason out, discuss the issue sincerely. Ask yourself, how is it that I survive without this girl, or how is it that I survive without this boy from birth until now? 20 years or so, she was not in my life. For 20 years, he was not in my life also. I survived. Now suddenly it became so important. It's a matter of life and death. Allahu Akbar. So when you ask yourself this question, you will realize that you have been hoodwinked by shaitan. You have been hoodwinked by shaitan and your nafs into thinking that you need this person. A boy requires this girl, or a girl requires this boy. As much as you need A to survive. Gee. So you find exaggerations and storms in a teacup are part of the devil's networking. Shaitan's agenda. Feelings are magnified to create, I'm in distress. I'm in problems. I can't do without it. I can't do without her, or I can't do without him. Try thinking this way. Allah Ta'ala is my sole sustainer. Allah Ta'ala is my Rabb. Can I do without Allah? Can I do without Allah? But we are blinking our eyelids through the fadl of Allah. We are moving our limbs through the intervention of Allah. We are walking and our bodies are functioning through the fadl of Allah. Can we do without Allah? Impossible. We cannot do without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's obvious that your heart will yearn for its provider. So once you have realigned your compass, our compass, supposed to be Makkah, is going looking to Tokyo now. So once you've realigned your compass and you're facing the right direction, then beg Allah Ta'ala for His qurb, for His closeness. Allah Ta'ala grants His special closeness to those who seek it. We have to be seekers. We have to be seekers. And He grants them much more than they expected or what they even hoped for. Although not major, but being without this girl or being without this boy also is definitely painful. It's definitely painful. However, let your mind run on this thought. Then getting this girl may cure one little pain, but will also open deeper wounds. Getting this girl will cure one pain and open deeper wounds in its place. And these wounds will cause everlasting pain. Look at a few examples which we see on a day-to-day basis. A person at the dentist, right? What is he's got a tooth that is decayed. So he'll opt for an extraction to remove the decayed tooth. It will bring him minor discomfort, right? It will bring him minor discomfort. But then if he keeps the decayed tooth in his gums, what's going to happen? It's going to be a problem, right? Yeah, the pain will intensify. Yeah. So you find another example to drive the point home. You are on Table Mountain. You are on Table Mountain. It's freezing. Icy winds are lashing down the mountain, and then the cable car does not come on time. You find it's a bit delayed. It's a bit delayed. They say it'll transport you down in a few hours' time. In a few hours' time. Make sabr. Now you decide to be a smart aleck, and you say, no, I can't wait for the few hours. Say, I'll take the walk down myself. I'll take the walk down myself. So you find that, waiting on the mountain may seem frustrating. Every minute seems like hours. But would you consider walking down the mountain to avoid the 2-hour delay? If you did, then people will consider you to be an idiot, a foolish one, shocked, and they will ask you, "Bhai, are you mad? Are you mad? Hey, have you lost it? Can you be reasonable? So have you got a death wish?" Exactly in the same manner, with regard to sins, have you got a wish for Jahannam? Have you got a wish for Jahannam? So you find this also, where a person holds himself back out of the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he says that a person must have this patience in the situation, because when a person does not hold himself out of the fear of Allah ta'ala, it is as good as committing spiritual suicide. Very importantly, the idle mind is the devil's workshop. So always try to keep ourselves busy with constructive things. Constructive things. Remain engaged in durood and istighfar. Don't plan to even cross the girl's path. Delete her number. No, not block her number completely. Like she doesn't even exist. So even for the boy also. Totally avoid all contacts on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, emo, whatever the case, all these things, avoid contact. Then the other thing also, they give you gifts, like one watch, or one perfume. And then now a person looks at it also, should I or shouldn't I use it? Should I or shouldn't I use it also? So so one spray also, and you get sprayed. Allahu Akbar. How stupid have you become? How stupid have you become? When you look at the watch, I look at the watch, I'm looking at the time for salah. What a goofy this. The thing is that when a person makes that decision, to abandon all these aspects of deviation and focuses that, listen, Allah, you are in control, you have to help us. So then, when that happens, then you will be setting your heart, that you're setting a platform of happiness. You'll be setting a platform of happiness, which you never felt before. The thing is that when a person makes the choice, that, listen, I want to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the end result is going to be such happiness that he would not be able to even contemplate. These are some points also which which I decided that I share with you, especially with regard to the deviations. Also, we can get involved in those things that can actually entice us towards sin. We have discussed some things also. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant each and every one of us, grant each and every one of us the tawfiq, the resolve, the spiritual strength, the inner strength, the discipline, so that inshallah we can control ourselves and thereby attach ourselves to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.